Hi everybody and Happy New Year, and I wish all of you a very happy, healthy New Year ahead. Yes, I've been missing in action, but I'll just get this out of the way. I had a 5-day headache. It's still lingering. So I'm sharing it with you. And nothing serious. I've been checked out, but I have allergies. And over Christmas, we were supposed to get all our family relatives and have a beautiful time, and the weather once again disrupted that from happening, and nobody could come up through the mountains. The weather was too dangerous and we didn't want to lose anybody. But that left us, 3 people, and Mom was 99, with a bunch of food. So everything that could go in the freezer, including the turkey, went in the freezer. But the pies, well, some people have allergies to things like some of the things in pies, and we just threw everything and we ate the whole darn thing. And so therefore I have after reactions, and it's nothing serious. Maybe I'll do a video on that another time, a separate video. But anyway, I want everybody to look at last year and be thankful for the people that have always stood by them, always loved them through thick and thin, including my mom at 99. She is amazing. She really is. Not that she isn't suffering with osteoarthritis so bad her hip should be replaced, but she's too old to do that. She just keeps on trucking. And I say, let's all look back and be thankful for the people that you love and they love you, that always stick by you. Jack has stuck by me. He's my lifesaver. Yes, my shining star. He is good. I'm so happy. And even little Maggie, she does not like her mom to be not 100%. So let's be thankful for all our pets, all our family, all our friends, everybody. And let's show our appreciation to those people in the new year. So I'm wishing you all health and happiness. And I'm sorry if sometimes I'm under the weather. And I guess I'm a bit like my mom. I try to keep a cheery outlook. But there are times when I'm pulling my hair out too. That's why it's getting thinner, I think. Anyway, aside from all that, now we didn't get company, and I had planned on doing a painting. And oh, yes, I'm going to take you on the orchid tour near the end with all the orchids that are blossoming. And isn't it nice, and isn't it something we should be thankful for, to have flowers blossoming in the northern hemisphere around us, just to cheer us up. And what a glorious hobby for even us in our 70s. For any age, it is a wonderful hobby. So aren't we going to be thankful for that? And if the only thing I do with this channel is to help some of you improve your orchids, I am happy, and that's why I'm doing this. So, but every once in a while, now I'm not an artist yet. Sometimes we'll say Carolyn's an artist. Well, I'm not an artist. My paintings aren't anywhere but in my home, and maybe a couple friends, family, not much. And, you know, if someone happens to say they love one, they might end up with it. That's what happens. So, anyway, with just everybody not being here and the new year and winter, you have to have a hobby, and mine's painting, and that's basically what it is to me. And you never know what I'm going to do, because I like trying different things, and I got something hiding here, because I want to show you what I've started and it's not finished. Now, before I do that, now, I purchased a book. Now, I don't think I won't show it, okay? I'm not sure if I'll be in trouble for this, but anyway, National Geographic has beautiful books, many, and beautiful photographs people have taken. And there is, just a minute. I don't script any of my videos, can you tell? So there is a photo I saw, I fell in love with, and it was in Denali National Park in Alaska. And it was taken by Mike Criss. And I only know that from the printing in the book. So I'm going to show you the picture. And I went to his Facebook page, and I went through all his pictures on his Facebook page. And it's amazing. And they're not painting artworks, but they're certainly photographic artworks. So it just got me thinking of not painting a picture that is like the painting, but what it did to me when I looked at it is what I wanted to do. So this was the picture that I saw that I fell in love with. He has all kinds of photos on his Facebook page. Now, I'll give you the spelling. Mike, M-I-K-E, C-R-I-S-S, on Facebook. Probably if you put National Geographic and Googled it, National Geographic Mike Criss, you'll come to some of his, some really nice bear pictures and really, really nice sled pictures, and you'll enjoy it. So anyway, we copied the pictures on my on the printer, and I'm thinking, how do I want to portray this? And like Monet and some artists, they say if you want to really see how that picture looks to you, you just squint your eyes. And you look at this picture and your eyes are kind of squinted, and what really comes is color. Because I love color, you can tell my house. So the colors that stand out when you squint your eyes and the form across the picture is the background for my painting. Now, I want you to see the background before I do the painting, and I've never done one like this. It's going to be really interesting. So I'm going to uncover it. And I'll tell you how I did it. Okay, now, this is what I saw, and this is the picture. Because here you have, I don't know if it's the fireweed and the red flowers, and then there's water, and then there was kind of bushes. I didn't really have the darkest green I want, but it won't matter. And then there's mountains and sky. So those are the colors I see, and it's kind of like a Monet painting, his lily pad painting, for example. So then I thought, I don't want to just paint the background. I watch all these people on YouTube doing pours, and I've done a couple on flower pots, and I think I did one painting with some goldfish, but I wanted to do a pour. And so I took GAC 800, Golden GAC 800, and I think I did 5 parts Golden GAC 800 to 1 part of paint. And I used all golden paints. And I used all the colors you see there. And I put each one in a cup with a stir stick and stirred it and let it sit overnight to get the bubbles out of it. And I did it the next day with a blasted headache, I might add. So it was easy to kind of look at it in this blur. So this is my background. Now, we will see how it turns out. Now, I want to paint. I will put mountains on, but I don't want to hide all the backgrounds. So it's going to be my artistic impersonation of this picture on this background. So I will paint some flowers and some branches, and I'll probably start at the back with some mountains. It may not be the form of all these mountains because I will go with how the pour put the picture and put the mountains and the water in place. So, hey, that's what I did. And you know, if you do want to try some artistic endeavor, what a better time if you live in the northern climates than the winter time. So I did see a robin, and I think there's early spring coming. So now, I'm going to show you what orchids are out. And I put dates on them when I first saw spikes. So we have a good idea. Almost all my orchids are going to be in flower, but holy, maybe it'll be Valentine's. They'll all be out for Valentine's. So let me take you. Okay. The secret's getting this off here. Without breaking anything. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'll show you just a little closer up here. Once I get attached here. Okay. So, oh, I forgot to tell you. This is on a mirror. I saw a frame at a garage sale that matched the ones I had. I don't have the frame. It's in the other room. I saw a frame, and I'm using the frame, but I had to take it out. And this was a mirror in a frame. So maybe at the very end of the video, I might be able to grab it. We'll see. So this is all poured on just, I washed the mirror with alcohol. At first I did it with glass cleaner, and then I wiped with alcohol. That's all the finishing before I poured the paint. And Golden 800 is a little more expensive, but they say that there is no cracking. And it's, you know, if I ever become as good as Monet, it'll still be savable all these years from now because I use good paint, you know, when I'm long gone. So let's see what orchids are in bloom. This one here opened its first bloom. Now, if I can get the color to show, because I'm showing into the right window. This first spiked on October the 12th. And it's still coming. And then up here, now very hard to show this one, there is another one coming. And it was around the same time. And here we still have, got two nice spikes coming here still, not opening. Okay. The sands of time. It's Jack's birthday today. He's 72. And my daughter and her husband bought him a hour timer, and it's magnetic on the bottom, and it goes in and it makes all different designs every time you turn it. So yes, happy birthday, honey. And so we still have a nice spike coming in here on So Go Vivian, my little Peloric orchid that I changed from moss to bark. She's happy. And we have a nice spike coming here. Now this one could be opening soon up here. It's funny the ones the same color are opening first, but I think there's some darker purple ones that are going to be next. My spider plant. I've had that white stand and used it for many things over the years, and it did fit the spider plant quite nicely. And it saved me hanging it from the ceiling where I can't get at it to look after it. So here we have another one. And there's 3 out here. 1 and 2. Oh, Oh, isn't it nice? Very pretty. So this very healthy, leaves are healthy, and there's some nice buds coming here. These traffic cone ones, they're getting the hugest spikes, but. And of course this is the one that I thought was going to die. It's got a beautiful spike, and I dumped that fat on it. Those are firm, healthy leaves, so it's happy in there too. I've got the misters off right now, and the humidity is, I'll show you. It goes right up to almost 50 when I have them on. So it's about 25. It's just, we did have a foot of snow outside when we wanted it least. Yeah. And I do have a little part of me loves cute little knickknacks. Okay. Oh, I forgot to show you. I've been waiting and waiting for Horella recticella to bloom, and I'm still waiting. There she is in there. She's got a nice size little bloom right here, and it's going to open. But you know, I was missing it too much, less and less, because it's sitting in a little cup flower here. And the last video, I thought, gee, they looked kind of not very good, and I pulled all the yucky roots out of this cup. It was holding moisture too much, so I was thinking it was drier than it was, but nothing got lost, but I cleaned it up quite a bit. So, oh, and down here, our first little mini purple from one of my oldest pot that Jack painted, my Monet sewer pot. The first purple one, and the white ones. And every time I forget to show you this, my big lip that suffered sunburn is spiking. Yes, it is. It's got a spike. Am I happy? Am I happy? Some must have done something right. Okay, and in here, there's none flowered, but you know, I have this funny cactus. If anybody knows the name of it, let me know. It's growing all up the window. I had to move it from the top shelf to the bottom shelf, and it's got flower buds on it, but I still haven't looked up the name of it. But it seems quite happy. But we have a lot of spikes happening. Now this is one I broke, and you can see where it broke off. And it sent off a side shoot. Not as thick as the original, but at least it's doing it. And Minnie Mart, Minnie Mart, she has a spike. She has lots of roots, I checked, so her leaves are a different color. So I moved her to this window to see if it would help. So, and one peek outside before we say goodbye and say another healthy, happy new year to all of you, because without your health and your happiness, and share the love, everybody, share the love. Bye for now.